Unlike movies and music.
It's all movies.
I know like 2 games, Grand Theft Auto and fucking Black Ops. And I play them.
Get ready, boys. We got 4 seconds. Oh.
Yeah.
Snap back to reality.
Snap back.
Oh, wait, I can't say that. Oh. Holy Trail. Sons of Butts.
Holy Trail.
Hazy Trail. Sorry,
Good job,
there was a hole there, and I just kind of mind hole haze.
2
Why?
fuck ups.
Sons of Butts. Season 4, episode 6. Hopefully.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right. So I messed up earlier, so now I'm like all confusing. With Josh
Howshall.
Yeah, I
good.
just remembered it.
The
From the
Speakeasy
Speakeasy,
Gentelman,
yeah.
man.
We're trying Hazy Trail. Holy Trail. I'm sticking with Holy Trail.
You should. Depends on how good it is.
Right? Is it going to be good?
It's like the Holy Grail, but Holy Trail.
Yeah.
So we stayed the night in Pullman last night, and I decided to get something new to drink, and this is exactly what I fucking bought last night.
Yeah,
Never tried it before yesterday. But when you said you got something hazy, I was like, oh, fuck.
You're all, how hazy?
I forgot to clink. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you already took a sip?
No, I just opened
Yeah,
it.
we're good.
Are you clink and then open?
He hasn't say what he did.
True. I fucking...
You probably put bull socks on and then bull shoes, you fucking weirdo.
How's that possible? Well,
So
shit.
do you sock, shoe, like sock, shoe? Or do you sock,
No, you
sock,
sock,
shoe?
shoe.
Shut the fuck up.
He's all, I do
You
sock,
do sock, shoe?
I
I
do
sock
sock.
shoe.
I
That's
do
fucking
sock,
weird.
shoe.
I sock.
Yeah.
Sock shoe.
Sometimes.
You do
I
that?
switch it up.
No, I.
So you're the weirdo, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, dude.
I'd rather
Sock,
run
shoe,
outside in
shoe.
emergency with both socks on rather than a sock and a shoe and nothing on. That's fucking weird.
So you guys are telling me you put your milk before your cereal or after?
Cereal first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Well, wait, cereal first?
Alright, toilet paper under or over. We can do this all day, guys.
Yeah.
Let's finish up this dating profile.
Anyway, like long walking on the beach.
This is bomb, though.
I didn't even start to read it.
I know.
It went down that smooth. Oh, that's good.
So earlier when Derek read it, he was like, 1%? What the fuck are you talking about? It was 1% alcohol. What did it say there?
Oh, the...
1%
It's
of
up
all
here.
people.
Is it up here?
Yeah.
1% alcohol, dude.
Right here,
Oh,
bro.
it's upside down, though.
1% of all.
Were you just going to give up? You're like, oh, it's upside down, though.
Yeah,
Like, fuck it, I guess we
also,
will never
is that
know.
percent one now? Like, no, I'm just kidding. Of profits... Wait, from this go to...
Outdoor Alliance.
The Australia Fire?
Is that what it... Sure.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
We actually had
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
of, I think so. I'm not sure. I know we
Maybe
had a
it
bunch
was.
of guys from Washington go over to Australia.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
I think Idaho, too.
Yeah. Big old fire.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sad.
Any more
Great
tragedies you guys want to talk
Yeah.
about?
Well, anyway.
let's try this beer.
It was a
Oh, wait.
cold September morning. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Too
Okay.
far.
What do you guys think of this beer?
I think it's good.
Yeah. There's I think it was a Sierra Nevada Juicy Haze. Did you guys try that one? Big
Similar.
Juicy Haze or
We had
something
that on the
like that?
show, I think.
That one's pretty
Is that the green one or the gray
Yeah,
one?
it's a green one.
Yeah, we had that
Yeah.
on the show.
It's pretty
Kind of reminds me
similar.
of that. This is more bitter than that one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what the idea was.
I'm so used to that grapefruit
the
ending
idea.
that it's just good now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it, like, used to hurt my jaw. Like Sour Patch Kids
Really?
or like a Warhead. It used to, like, twinge this
Oh,
muscle.
yeah.
And now I'm just like,
Dang.
this goes down like a nice...
I was expecting to be on that Married with Children couch that you guys had. Is the
Oh,
same
it's
one, just
under
with
it.
the cover?
Yeah.
I've never been on a casting couch before. What comes
Come on. You're hired. Can you start
You
today?
You see those memes where it's like a girl on a casting couch and it's like, my chick has her first interview for her job. Hope it goes well. Love you, baby.
Dude, some people actually date those porn chicks. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
Right,
that's
they
too
have-
weird for me.
It's like a normal relationship with a chick that gets railed every day. Oh no, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I
Uh,
mean, unless they're in softcore and they're just like, oh, you know. But
You know, I did that accidentally with an ex-girlfriend. She was a
Oh,
slut,
no.
so
You're all, she just didn't do it on camera, you know?
I didn't know that she was getting reeled every day. Boy, was
That's
my
fucked
face
up.
red.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, that's... Oh,
Dang.
dude, that's sad. Sorry.
No, I was just,
He's like, yeah, it was. Takes a drink.
He's all, nah, I'm over it.
yeah. Still think about it every now and then. You know, during flare-ups and stuff. just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shit, I'm gonna have a bad image for myself.
He's all strike that from the record.
Never happened. I plead the fifth.
Oh, vodka.
Speaking of fifths, we had some good drinks earlier.
Yeah, no further.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's technically called. I just called it cranberry and orange juice.
Right? It's our drink.
I feel like I had
Cranberry orange juice vodka.
It's probably really a floofy name, so it's probably better if I just say it like that. It's
Yeah,
probably
probably.
like some kind of like Sex on the Beach name. It's like, oh, that's
It's
a
so
fluffy
what?
rabbit. Well, yeah, I like fluffy rabbits. What about it?
That was good.
I like beer that tastes like juice.
Yeah.
beers, okay?
Actually, yeah, no, it's weird. This does start tasting kind of like
It does taste like juice to me.
Yeah.
grapefruit juice.
But grapefruits are dangerous.
I went to the movie theater early and watched Jumanji 2. You know, the new one. I snuck my last one of these in there, but you guys don't even have.
Isn't that the next technically Jumanji 3?
I guess it's Jumanji 3, but
next
Jumanji
level.
2 of the next 2.
Yeah, the new two.
It's the sequel to the new one.
How was it, though?
It was alright. The beginning started out just like the last one, so you're like, yeah, I get it. Oh, they win the game, and they're trying to figure out who they are. You know what I mean?
Do they switch
But
up
then
the
it started
characters?
getting pretty funny.
Or is it-
Yeah, they do. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, that was
No,
in
they
the
do. They
commercials,
do.
too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the commercials. Thanks a lot.
There was a couple of good laughs. But anyway, what I was gonna say was your guys' seats don't recline at your movie theater.
Yeah.
Like we've had that since like 2007. What's going on, man?
I don't know,
You
dude.
just got great posture here, dude.
You do.
If you want to put your feet up, you gotta get in
all-
early and get those first seats up there on the front line.
Yeah, a couple
where
of
they got the bars.
I realized that after. So I was up there, I was like kicking, the disabled people in the back of the head. Not in like an anti-disabled people way, but there's a bar in front of me. So I was sitting like that, and then I see people up front, and they were like leaning all the way back, like your front seats leaned back. But it was already too late for me to move.
For like
Right.
only these people up who were
Because you don't have
set up front.
You don't
I
have
guess.
assigned seating either. It's fucking chaos. What do you guys do?
You guys have assigned seating?
Yeah, you go online, you buy your
Shit.
tickets, you pick your
What?
seat. You pick your seat, you buy a fucking, 40-ounce beer, and you just like
You guys get beer.
I was just gonna
lean
say you
back
get
and
beer
have
at
some
the
drink.
theater?
Yeah,
Bro,
you
you're
get beer.
blowing my fucking mind.
What?
Come on, guys.
Dude, no wonder people like movies. I'm all, what the fuck's the big deal about movie theaters?
We really
shit.
are on the Idaho border.
This is
What
the 90s. What's wrong with you?
Bro,
Well, you tell me seats recline, you can drink beer in this reclined seat in movie theaters, and you can pick a seat where you sit next to your friends.
Yeah, you're like, you guys butter your popcorn? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, there's popcorn.
I've been eating canned corn this whole time.
that's messed up, dude.
That
Yes.
is kind of crazy, though.
Yeah,
I did
that's
not know
sick.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we
to
have assigned
Spokane to
seating.
watch a fucking movie now.
Yeah,
It's worth the
So
$14 bucks.
it's
Fuck.
the only place to watch a movie now.
What is it, like $12 now? It's ridiculous.
I have AT&T, so I do the 2 for Tuesdays. So I get,
Oh, you guys got 2
2
for
for
Tuesday.
1, pretty much.
yeah, 2 for 1. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Oh, your
all.
phone carrier?
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh.
special plan?
Yeah. Do you have AT&T?
No.
Nobody?
No.
Metro PCS.
Yeah, I'm all. No, that's a little thing we like to call
Metro.
inland cellular.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's inland, it's
Sprint
cellular.
gives you-
So you can't go to Spokane then because you'll be roaming. Like, you
Yeah.
can't. Like,
Pretty
hey,
much.
can't call you,
I mean,
Derek.
not if I'm in a Starbucks or like a McDonald's or something.
You might be alright in town.
That's how you find a person from Clarkston in Spokane. They go
That's
check a
I went to
McDonald's. They're
Seattle
using the
first time
Wi-Fi.
and my phone didn't work at all. I was like really
In Seattle?
No
Dang,
way.
that's fucked up.
lost.
I didn't even know people still had like small regional carriers.
They do. I go through Boost, which is weak as fuck, don't get me wrong, but
He's
They're
all
alright.
These guys go through local.
they get
No,
better
that's cool, that's
service
cool.
around here than I do, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my service kicks ass in town.
But I can go to a fucking city
Yeah, yeah,
and
that's
still
yeah,
get
that's weird, 'cause
service.
my service kicks ass everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. It works like literally anywhere I am. But
It's
that's
like
cool.
the U.S. is my town.
You're like, no, dude, mine even works in the bathroom. Like, you don't even know.
It's like we're stuck in 2009 and they're in like 2020 and we're not. It's
Aw.
fucked up.
Just one single too. All right, like I guess Spokane's better.
I've only lived in Spokane for a couple of years now. I'm
That's
from like Anaheim, California area.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Bay Area, or did you ever? I thought your brother was in the Bay Area.
No, so I have my brother lives in Arizona, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
in Phoenix, and then my co-host David, he lives in Santa Ana, which is
Santa Ana.
kind of in like the Orange County. It's in Orange County,
Okay.
and then our other like alternating host George, he lives in that area too,
Nice.
California.
So what? Actually, I don't know. For all you people who haven't seen this podcast, they do mostly kind of geek out. I would say like on video game, or not so much video games, but movies and music, pop culture shit. It's awesome. You guys need to check that shit out.
Speakeasy
Video games?
Yeah, so we're gonna start doing co-ops again. Me and my brother Pierce, but he's like the fucking gamer, dude. Like you could be on his show, and you guys could play together because I'm not great at it. Like he's just like, yeah, get it on PC. So I'm playing. I'm like, I lose the fucking W every time. It's just stupid.
That's how Max is, I feel.
Yeah.
I've gotten better.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
But
It
for
takes
sure.
practice.
I was like against it too. I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna get good at it. Like, ever.
It sucks.
just
I suck
refuse
at
to
it.
do
I will never be able to do it.
It gets
I suck
easier.
at video games on consoles, so there's no way. I'm
Well, yeah, we kind of we cover everything though. We talk about movies, TV shows, celebrity news. We try to keep it light. You know what I mean? I stay away from like the dark stuff. Even though yeah. So David, every now and then, or at the end of every season, they all go down and they host their own show, right? So it's always me being like the main host, their co-host. Well, the last few episodes, they host it. And then there was one at the end where, like, it was a good show. You know what I mean? Our guest was kind of trolling us. It was just hard to tell, you know, ahead of time. So he was trolling us and stuff. And then at the end, David just looks at the camera and he's like, fucking climate control, right? Greta Thunberg, like, shame on all of you. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's like, oh no,
and then,
he's
I was
Kanye
just like,
West and
please stop
SNL
talking. Yeah,
That's fucking hilarious.
But I mean, he's passionate about that stuff. I get it, but I'm just like, yeah, this is why I have the microphone.
Right.
yeah. Anyway,
Let's keep our religious and political views.
Yeah, we try to keep it pretty light. You know what I mean? We have a good time. We started off doing the show we started off just Skyping with each other, you know, and then we just started laughing a lot and stuff. We were like, fuck, we should just post this shit up. You know what I mean? Because we're always cracking stupid jokes and stuff. So we posted up, and people just started, you know,
same.
watching us.
Yeah, that's what
Like I come over here once a week to drink, and I'm like, dude, we got like so much to talk about every week, and then we just drink.
Yeah.
do it in front of the camera.
And then we were like, let's try beers we don't normally drink.
I've been telling my girlfriend to do it in front of the camera this whole time.
She's all,
You dirty
you
bastard.
better play Disney music in the background, so that shit gets pulled right away. No.
So how long ago did you guys start your podcast?
Shit. I think we're coming up on 2 years now. February 2017. No, 2000. Fuck, 2018.
I was
Yeah,
like, no.
yeah, February 2018. Yeah, and that was our first show. We really didn't have anything planned for it. I just wrote out a outline last minute, and then my brother and my sister were on, and we just kind of fucking rolled with it. You know? Yeah.
So is George? You say he comes on like as a recurring guest. I've seen him multiple times.
Yeah.
But, so is he a part of the show then mostly, or?
Yeah. So we have a Speakeasy team, you know, and we have like a little Facebook group, and we kind of just send, you know, messenger stuff back and forth to write the show. But yeah, George is always there, you know, last minute. If one of us can't make it, George is there. You know, he's just like he's our alternating. He's a member of the team, you know. So he's like a regular person. That's why in our newest intro we just left out, you know, before he used to say Josh, David, Pierce. Now it's just kind of it's just with the guys, and it shows all of us, you know. But he helps write segments and stuff because we really have it like dialed down. Before it used to be let's just cut it at an hour and drop whatever we have, but now we just fill in the segments and it's just like an hour flat. And
Nice.
This scares me though, how you guys just talk about whatever. It's like, no, let's just sit down and start talking. Hopefully it works, you know?
Right. A lot of people, it's like we've like either just met them, so there's a lot to talk about, or like we're like, oh, we already like what you do, so it's like I already have a lot of questions for you. So they might not be like interview of the year question.
No doubt.
Like, what's your favorite color, dude?
Yeah. Well, so on my show, I guess because I'm the host, so I'm responsible for keeping it moving. But when it's quiet for like a half a second, I'm like,
yeah, that's how I am.
You know, I'm like freaking out. I just zone out a little bit. I'm like, somebody say something.
It'd be like moving towards our clip and him go like kick me in the leg and I have to like wrap it up. I'm trying to like get into this big joke. My long story short, joke's not funny now.
Yeah.
So it's all so just like I don't know. It's like, so I heard you put out this song. I think we got a clip of it. We're trying to keep it like under 15 minutes for the clip, so it's like it's good because I'll go off for like 20 minutes.
Right, I'll get a little sign from Ben, and then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, dude, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Yeah, we took a little bit of a break, and we're coming back. We'll come back next week, and then our next show, we're all going to Vegas, so we're all going to meet up and do our first, like, this type of show. It's not gonna be multi-cam or anything. It's probably gonna be off of a cell phone. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Okay.
We're either gonna do it out of a bar that has, you know, like a stand-up stage, and if that happens, the audio might really fucking suck. Thank you, sir. But yeah, we're gonna go live next week, and we'll all be in person. It's the first time we've ever done like an in-person show. So
That's badass.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys were actually talking about that when we were on
Yeah.
your episode.
Mm-hmm.
Our first season, what was it? Our third or fourth episode we were on. Like in between our third and fourth episode of our first season, we were.
I still use my laptop. We even use my laptop to do the video call.
We had no color.
Yeah.
It
It
was.
was on just a Windows.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
HP.
It was, you guys were all like orange or something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks to Ben, we're not.
I swooped in.
I'm still waiting on you, Ben, to tell me how you get your shirts screen printed. What the fuck happened?
What?
Wait, was that Ben? Yeah, it was Ben. Right? You guys had people make your shirts.
Oh, no.
And then I was like, Ben's supposed to give me the
I
hookup.
made a logo for it, but
Yeah, he did the logo. Oh, I'm not wearing
That's
it.
Dragon Ball Z, man. You did that?
No.
Holy shit. Can I get a picture with you? Did you interview that guy?
We did. He was our first episode. And then,
But no, he made the design in like
Teespring.
a couple minutes.
Okay.
is what we sell our merch through. And then I went through Spreadshirt to get like they give you like cheap, like you can get a design made, and then they'll see you like, if you want to check it out, you get like a couple t-shirts for like super cheap.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got to do that. So Ricky made this one. My fiance made this one, and she
I was wondering where you got that.
she like did it by hand, and then like had to paint all kinds of shit in, dude. Fuck.
Dude, cool.
Yeah.
That's actually
Badass.
sick though.
But I mean, like a lot of the ink comes off and stuff.
So right now, yeah, you guys could start, like, if you had that logo, you could do Teespring, but they take a cut, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
They take like a
It'd be
$10
better
cut off
just to
everything.
buy it outright and do it that way. Sell
Probably
your merch
better.
from home or
Yeah.
from your website.
If you're willing to send it out, it's probably way better. They'll just send, like, they just do the work for you, so of course.
While you're low level, if you have merch flowing out your ass, then it's better to do like drop shipping,
Yeah.
because then you can just sell it straight from the company to the person instead of buying it yourself
Mm.
and then shipping it to somebody.
Business. Alright.
Sounds like a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, no, we were trying to get in the
Just
merch
gonna make
thing,
her
and
do
then,
these some
Teespring,
more.
Like, it like lets you change the price, and then like you'll post it, and then it'll be like the original price. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even care if I make profit. If people like can get a shirt, it's just cool to see my shirt. Like, I don't care if I make 50 cents. Like, I cut it down to where literally like we were making like 50 cents an item,
Mm.
and then like I post it, and it was like full price again. Like, what the fuck, dude?
And they're like, all you want is 50 cents? Fine, we're keeping the rest.
Well, they like, I was like, it was like $11 for like a sweatshirt, and then like, so they're like, they start you out at 20. It's like, you want to make 10, and we'll make 10. But it's like, I'm not gonna sell a T-shirt to people who like do a local podcast for $20. Dude, you outside your fucking mind.
So who actually drew that? Did someone like?
Oh yeah, this was Jeremiah. So he was on our. I think he's been on our show twice. I worked with him, and he was a graphic designer. He ended up like getting a job from Marvel. Don't ask me what it was, but he got a job from Marvel drawing and stuff. And then he kind of dropped it again. I don't remember what it was, but I think it's because he moved. But he drew this. He also drew our newest logos, which aren't like officially out yet. But we put a couple like pictures of it. It's just not completed, but it's like fucking crazy. Like
Yeah, that's dope. I love how
She
you
reminds me
actually
like
like.
the gorillas.
It actually looks like all of you.
Kinda does, huh?
Yeah, especially fucking David.
David fucking Swan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a problem, man. Like in person, I used to do this shit all the time. I hang out with David, I make him laugh while he's drinking, and then I force him to spit it out. So I'm like, swallow it, man, and I'll just like stay on top of him until he spits it out. But in the show now, he's drinking and he'll just go off camera for a second, and he'll just like, I won't attack him, so he'll calm himself down and then he'll drink it. But I can't see it anymore. So there's so many times he's like, yeah, dude, I was about to do it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
You're all.
That's right. That's funny. He's like, you can't catch me, motherfucker.
Right.
I love David. He's funnier than
Yeah, he's funny.
Like,
How
just
long-
all used to live down there in like the California area, and that's how
Mhm.
you guys all met.
So Pierce is my brother, like my
Oh, yeah.
actual brother. David is I've known him since 9th grade, I think.
Freshman year.
Yeah, so I've known him since then. We kind of when I moved, I stopped talking to him for a couple years, and then I found him on MySpace. Like I was just
I'm bringing
like,
that back, dude.
adding a bunch of people, and then I saw him on MySpace, and the first thing I wrote to him, I think, was like, "What's up, fucker?" or something like that, just like something real
Got
aggressive.
put on his wall, dude.
Yeah, and then we just started fucking hanging out after that. So yeah.
nice.
Cool. You guys kept in touch.
Yeah, but he's my best friend, but one day he's gonna kill me. Like he talks about it all the time. Like,
he's all,
for sure. He's like
so
so in love with like the mob movies and shit like that, where he's like, nope, your best friend has to kill you, and like I know
he's all
one day,
dogging your ass.
like no one called to hit on me or anything. He's gonna be like, tell Jimmy I said hi. And
Yeah, I was gonna say
no fucking reason.
You're just out of nowhere. He's like,
yeah,
it's now, bud.
It's not personal, it's business.
But yeah, we've been hanging out since then. We we watch all the same movies. We have the same personality. I mean, the same like humor and all that shit. It really meshes. Like when he's not on the show, it just kind of it goes down a little bit. I'm like, where's David?
You guys definitely throw each other shit, so it gives it a lot of.
The problem is his idea of comedy a lot of the time is just talking shit about people. That's it. It's like I speak the most, and I mispronounce one word. He's like, "What did you just say?" And he'll just jump on it. I'm like, "Dude, calm the fuck down. Let's continue."
Stupid.
Fucking idiot.
Where'd you go to school? That's funny.
Yeah.
Here, we went to school together.
All right.
You guys do give me a lot of each other.
That's good though. Yeah. It's like what, slapstick kind of like. It's good.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say banter. I could come up with another word, but I don't have time for that anymore. That's crazy, dude. Like, and then you guys just all decided, like, you said they just were Skyping every week?
Yeah,
like...
so I started talking about this December or something like that of the year before we started, so 2017, right? I think I was right at that time. And then they kind of just kept flaking on me a little bit. So Pierce showed up for the first episode. I bought David a webcam, and I bought David headphones, right?
Is that the same headphone as you?
Yeah, I think it's still the same headphones. But he doesn't like invest anything in the show. Like he's just like, I'm the star here. I show up. I make people laugh, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, dude. So I bought him the webcam, which he never used, and then I bought him the headphones. And then he didn't show up, I think, until the third or fourth. So it was just Pierce, and then we called my sister, and my sister was like, fuck yeah, because she's super fucking funny. And then I think 3 episodes later, David hopped on, and then after that, he was like, "This is good. I like this. Yeah, let's keep doing it
afterwards."
Yeah. Right? It's like a good feeling after you do it too. You're like, oh. Yeah.
Especially when you get all, and I know it's almost like a relief, especially like when you're like built up for the show. It's like,
right. All week you're playing it,
and then like not even just like not just a relief just because of that. It's like, but also like we pulled it off.
Yeah. I have a lot of people telling me they were like nervous for the show and stuff like that, and then I guess it is. Because it's not pre-recorded, so it's just all live.
Yeah. And live. I think we had a couple talk over like.
It's like, oh shit.
That's how we were like the first 2 episodes. I was just like, I had nervous. Like we both like you would like.
Oh yeah, I have nervous too. Hella bad.
And like mine was my laugh, and it would like just fucking break this fucking.
Still does.
Loud.
I'm gonna call it out next time. Oh, there it is.
I've never laughed before in my life.
He's like, I'll never laugh again. Thanks.
Broke my spirit, dude.
Keeps it alive. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then we were talking to you when we did the episode on your guys' show, which I'm not sure the exact number, but
it was a while ago.
You guys probably just look it up. Probably said
a year ago.
Yeah, it does. Featuring Sons and Buzz. I think it was in our first season too.
You guys were like, talking about the concept that like you guys like want to be like as you like met a rando in a bar or like something like that. Like you guys wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean that's really what it's supposed to be. We're just hanging out, drinking together, just like we are right now. You know what I mean? Just drink and talk like you would at a bar. I think I say like the same script basically at the beginning of every episode. Yeah. I just got used to it, and then my brother Pierce was just like, "Is that something we're doing now?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I guess we're gonna do it every episode."
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
It's just a little introduction, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just hanging out, having fun, you know.
Well, yeah, and drinking like that guy, but it loosens the lips, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, makes us able to talk on camera.
What you guys don't know is we drank a whole case of beer before this, and then a whole bottle.
Yeah, sometimes I fucking do that, and I do the show on Sundays. I fucked other people up. Like there was a guy who's animator for Rick and Morty. I'm pointing over there and nobody knows, but he's wearing a shirt or a sweater that has Rick and Morty on it. But he was an animator for Rick and Morty, and we drank whiskey. I don't remember what kind it was, but he got fucked up, and I got fucked up. That was probably the most embarrassing episode I ever had because I know I had a question for him, and I was like, "So tell me about a time when you." Like, has there ever been a time, like in your whole history of being alive, what's your favorite color? You know what I mean? I just bailed halfway through because I completely forgot what I was going to say. Dude. But it was. I really wanted him on the show, and we just got trashed at the same time. So I don't think he noticed. Sick, and then after that, because he's real professional, so he communicates through email. And I don't check email because I'm not really
professionals do that,
right?
By the way.
I'm not real professional, so I didn't check it. So he was just like, "Hey, can you let me know before it posts or something like that?" And I was like, "Shit, we're live, so it's posted." So I just didn't respond.
You're all. I passed out.
I was like, "Fuck, dude. Yeah, I mean, I can take it down if you want."
You're all.
But yeah, we have some people get pretty trash, and then I get trashed, and the next day I work in the morning typically, and I'm like, "Fuck, that was a bad idea."
So, big question, because I was wondering, because you're the only podcast guy we've had on. Do you watch your episodes?
I do. I'll at least re-listen to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't re-watch them now that we upload the audio.
See, that's what I do.
But yeah, I mean, I'll re-watch.
Set it on the side and listen to it.
I'll tell you the biggest reason, and I know you guys started just a little bit after us, but the biggest reason to rewatch it.
A year after.
Did you really?
We just pounded it. A year after. We didn't take breaks.
So. The biggest reason to rewatch it is because afterward you criticize yourself so much and you're like, fuck, dude, that was slow, that wasn't funny, like shit, we didn't talk that much, the guest
maybe
didn't
that was too much.
Whatever it was. And then we're even like attacking each other afterwards sometimes. We stop. So
you did this.
So Pierce records past our live stream now. And then you guys could hear us, like, we'll upload, like, bonus content, and you could hear us just be like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Or, like, that wasn't even funny. What the fuck are you just sitting there quiet for? You know what I mean? So we just, like, really criticize each other, and after I'm like, fuck this podcast. And then I go back and listen, and I'm just like, hey, guys, last night was pretty funny.
Great show last night.
That was a really good show. Forget all the bad things I said about it.
In person, that'd be weird to, like, have to video call you guys.
Right.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like Derek wouldn't be involved. He's off. You can't do it through Facebook. Fuck you.
Derek,
all I have to do, if I can answer, I'm in.
Derek, why's your hand down there the whole time? What are you doing?
He's all. Dude, it's my fucking.
So, we were watching Jumanji. My kid was sleeping, right? And he had a little baby bottle pop. So, I was eating
baby bottle pop.
So, you gotta, like, after you, like, lick it or whatever, you put it upside down and you shake it. And then I was down there, like, shaking it. And then I look over and this guy was, like, staring at me and I was like, oh shit, sorry.
You're all. Oh no, just fucking go for it.
Go for it.
It's baby bottle pop.
Damn.
Guy walks out of the movie theater, he's like,
yeah.
That's
You're all, for an episode, maybe. I still want to hear about the life.
Give me some views first.
Okay, yeah.
So, where all can you catch your podcast at?
Great question. I should have been prepared for this. I'm just kidding. So youtube.com/Pajosh Studios, PJOSH. So my mom used to always yell at us, and Josh and Pierce. So she used to be like, Pierce or Josh. You know what I mean? So that's how we started Pajosh Studios, because she used to always yell at me but call me Pajosh. Also, Facebook.com/The Speakeasy Gentelman. That's where most of our stuff goes up. So we'll share the links to our shows and like extra stuff all the time.
So, where do all your other links, like your podcast?
Don't you do Podbean as well?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, there's other ones.
We have audio on iTunes and Podbean. Just search The Speakeasy Gentelman. But, yeah, we haven't been uploading it lately because I'm a little lazy. I do most of the show, though, so I need somebody to just upload. That's their main job is just take our shit and upload it. That's all I need. But we're a little bit behind. I think the most recent one we have up is the Halloween episode. Dude. And we're on, like, episode 7. Yeah, so we did a cover.
I want some of those Skittles now, dude.
We did a cover of Monster Mash. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I was thinking about doing those, too. We'll probably do that. My brother has to do all of, like, the editing, music editing, because he's a big-time musician and shit. So he has to do all that stuff, and I'll just, like, dub over in a voice, and then he just does the rest.
He's all, thank you.
Yeah. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, no, thank you.
But yeah, iTunes and Podbean, we'll upload them soon.
You guys do Patreon?
We do Patreon, but I don't think we have any participation in it. We haven't really been pushing it.
Yeah.
You guys have Patreon?
Yeah. We have it.
No?
We have it.
Same exact answer.
Yeah.
Okay,
good. We bring it up at the end
we'll do swaps.
Samesies. Yeah, but same.
But yeah, we got Patreon.
Yeah, and you know where to catch us.
Yeah, I guess we're wrapping this up. Derek World.
Where do we catch you guys?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and if you want to help us out,
Patreon.
Place we don't push, Patreon.
I will subscribe. What's your Patreon levels? Do you have levels?
You gotta ask Ben, dude. He's working that.
Ben, what's your levels?
We got a couple of them.
Is like $1 a month you get a shout out on the show?
I think
That should be a
We're
new
starting
thing.
that,
Thanks,
though.
Ryan.
Like now we
I
are.
think it's like $5. You get a shout out and you get minor special content.
Oh, yeah.
$10.
Oh, what do you mean minor special content?
As in like
Sound.
Like
We
underage?
do a lot of.
As in like
We do a lot of
after show
sound
type
checks.
stuff.
Yeah, and after sound.
Oh, nice.
They're hilarious, by the way.
$10.
You guys are missing out. Let's
You
jump
get. We're also doing seating positions for guests. So like, if
You can
you're a
reserve
guest,
your seat.
you can pay $10 to get up in the line. To
Be on the next episode.
Nice.
Before somebody else. But you also get special content. And then $15 is like top seat, your main priority. And you're up there, you're going to be the first of the season. And then you're going to get special content.
Nice.
So go to Patreon.
And then Derek gives you a
Help
hand
us.
job after the show.
And then-
Whoa! No. That's all him.
All right. We
Sus
both,
and
both our
Bud.
hands are in there, so it's not like. You
Check
know,
out the Speakeasy
it ain't
podcast.
Gabe, it's in a
motherfucker.
three-way. Yeah, Speakeasy Gentleman all the day. Oh, you're gonna play that ad, right?